Welcome, folks. It's Alex King here. I'm the founder and the CEO at Cestrian Capital Research. Thanks very much for watching this video. I wanted to introduce today Van, who runs the Trading with Van channel on our Stock Symposium platform. I'm just going to ask him a few questions about his background, how he got into trading, why he runs the channel, and so on. And hopefully this will help you learn more about the Trading with Van channel. It can help you decide whether you'd like to join the great community he's building there. So first of all, Van, welcome. Thanks again for deciding to launch on our platform. Maybe you could introduce yourself and explain to folks, what your background is and how you got into trading. That would be really helpful.
Okay, hi Alex. Thanks for inviting me to the meeting. So I'm Van, and I'm a former nuclear engineering. So as in the last video, I introduced myself. So quite boring with the nuclear career, so I decided to start my trading career after a few fire. And yeah, after that, when I start to build up my method, I want to share my method with the community, and that's the reason that I created the trading with Van in with the session research. Yeah,
So
some information like that.
nuclear engineer background, that means, you are presumably, quite cool, calm, methodical, not particularly emotional about how you do this sort of thing. That would be my assumption.
Yeah. Not much about that, but the idea is when I started to share my trading method is the maybe that I want to help the community and to share my method and also build up my method when I exchange with the other trader, for example. And also, I think that is quite a good idea to start to building the trading with the uh, to uh, how can I say? I mean that is a good idea to share with the others, and I can trade the same time with them. So that's a very good reason and very good idea to control your emotions and control everything in the trading.
Yeah, I agree. I personally have found that um, it, trading, investing and trading can be quite a lonely business. And
Mhm.
as much as you tell yourself to keep
Mhm.
your emotions in check, it,
Yeah.
it, it can be difficult to do that when you're sat, just working by yourself. And I personally have found that being a member of a couple of different investing and trading communities really helps you keep that emotion in check because the whole time you can see other people's analysis, other people's thought process at work. And so it stops you, I think, getting locked into one particular expectation. Why isn't the market doing the thing I think it's going to do? Why is it doing this? Why is it doing that? And you learn to just sit back and watch what the market is doing and respond accordingly. Maybe you could show us, on one of those simple charts you do, which instruments you trade in the service, and how you do it. And folks, if this is the first time you've seen this, this is a real money service that Van runs.
Yeah.
So the work that is in the service is the same work that he is using to invest and trade his own money. So that this work really matters to him personally. And maybe you could
Yeah.
show us some of those chart methods that you use.
Okay, so I can share you the chart here that I use for the Nasdaq cash. For example, on the daily chart, I draw some of the prices here for the daily and also the channel, and you can see here. And now back to the hourly candle that we can see here on the chart. Normally, I use the hourly candle to trade, and on the signals that I use only on the hourly candle. And here, for example, you can see this is the two price actions for the Nasdaq, and we see some oscillations of Nasdaq between the two channel. And in order to take the actions, for example, if you get long from here, you can start to take profit from here and begin to short from here, for example. And when the price go through this direction, you can starting to hedge your short, for example. to confirm with the theory that you can start from here or go long from here, we can use also the channel here to confirm this lead bias. For example, until now from here you can go long, and you can start to take some profit during the going up of the Nasdaq. And until now, there's no soft signal unless the price go through break down this channel. If not, you can stay long and rehedge when the prices go through the last high from here, for example. Okay.
So Van, the method you use is you offer
Mm.
people both long and short ideas,
Yeah.
and you in your own work you use futures contracts, and what
Yeah.
you're doing is you're saying, I believe that between this level and this level of the Nasdaq, the market's likely to go
Yeah.
up, and so I want some long exposure, and you explain to people how to use simultaneous short positions to hedge that long. So you're looking for
Yeah.
ways to make
The
money.
simplicity of the method is that you don't know you don't care about the bullishness or the bearishness of the
Yeah.
market. Only the prices that go into the method, very simple like that. For example, from here you can start shorting. There's no problem if the market can go higher, because with the adjustments, the management of the capital, you have always the capacity to hedge if the price go against your positions, for example. Okay. For example, if I short from here, and if it go up, I can choose the level to long hedge. And after that, the market continue to go up, I can take the profit from the long, and I'm waiting for the price to come back to my short level, for example. And if it can continue to go long, I will rehead until all my long profits is taken off the market, and after that the market come back to my short level, for example.
So the whole time, again, you're looking for that unemotional analysis that says market going up, you want long exposure, market going
Yeah.
down, you want short exposure. And you're continually looking to rebalance whether you
Yeah.
are net long or net short. And you cover the
Yeah.
NASDAQ and the S&P as well. Is that right?
Yeah, but normally I use the S&P for the analysis, but I trade often on my Nasdaq.
Okay. And that's why, because there's more volatility in the NASDAQ, or what?
Yeah,
Why?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Now, if I don't use futures, but I trade, ETFs or CFDs or
Mhm.
something else, can I still use your service?
Sure, but the problem is that the trading with Nasdaq is on the future is about 23, 24 hours per days. But the
Yeah,
ETFs normally it use only with the RTH. So for example, if there's sometime I take the profit before the market open or after
yeah,
the market close, it's quite difficult for the ETF to follow the actions. But some of the analysis we can apply for the ETF for the long run. There's no problem, I think.
yeah. Got it. That makes sense. And how does the community work? So, if I join your channel tomorrow, what happens? I get alerts when you're going long and short, and then what if I have questions about, why are you doing this or why are you doing that? How does that work? Do you answer questions? How does it work?
Yeah. Normally, I post the daily chart and some of my analysis, some of my view on the market every day on my channel. And if folks they have a question, they can post the questions below my charts, and after that, I can answer. There's no problem.
Okay, great. So you explain your own logic, and obviously, people have questions. You'll deal with, why you think
Yeah.
what you think. And I mean,
Yeah.
I think one thing that's common to all of the channels that we host and our own work is that this isn't telling people what to do, right? You are disclosing your
Mhm.
own trades and you're explaining your logic, and then people can use that to learn and they can use that work in their own analysis. But again, it's a real money service, so the work
Yeah.
really matters to you. If you get
I
it
post
right,
also my positions on the channel.
so
For
you
example,
disclose
when
all
I
your
go
positions.
long,
Yeah.
yeah, I means that I post also my positions on the channel. That means
Yeah.
that when I go long and when I go short with how many units that I will post on my channel. Yeah.
Okay, great.
And I
So from
also
the
the recap also for my positions on the
got it.
channel.
So the unit count tells people, if you have a small allocation, you know you're not completely sure of a thing. If you have a big allocation, you have a high confidence in the position. So that's how people can use that information.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. That makes sense. Well, that's terrific. Look, thanks ever so much, Van, for today. I think if people want to check the channel out, we've got a really low cost monthly option, so they can sign up for just $99 a month, and then
Yeah.
if they like it, they can always switch to an annual to save money at $7.99 a year. But this has been off to a really great start since you launched this back in November. Real nice growth in the community and really starting to get a great group of people together here. So thanks very much for spending time with us today, Van, and we look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thanks, Alex.